Yo, what is up, guys? Joker bringing you another video for Path of Exile 2. This time going over all the content that we're going to be receiving over these next couple of days, because this is actually the biggest weekend for Path of Exile 2 since its official launch. We're just receiving so much in these next couple of days. First and foremost, we're on the 12th. We're going to be getting a live stream from GGG showing everything that's going to be going into the 0.1.1 patch. In case you're unaware what this means, the 0.1.1 patch is going to be our first additional content, right? This is going to be our first big chunky patch, fixing a bunch of issues, nerfing a bunch of builds, changing content, right? This is going to be the first iteration of change that Path of Exile 2 goes through. As well as after that video, they're going to sit down with DMT and Gazi TV and have a tavern talk about the future of the video. Not have a tavern talk, tavern talk. It's their podcast, right? But go over the next updates that we're going to be getting. A lot of people are speculating that in this patch, we're probably going to be seeing the Druid and or the Huntress, because remember, 6 to 12 months is when the official release of Path of Exile 2 is supposed to be. So they need to start churning out these extra ascendancies and these extra classes relatively fast. And from what I understood, the Huntress and the Druid were pretty much already done. So I have a feeling that 0.1.1 is going to be bringing us the Druid and the Huntress, as well as a huge meta shakeup. Like, the amount of change that is going to come in this patch, cannot be understated, right? It's going to be a big deal, and that's why they're dedicating an entire live stream to it. Essentially, this is something that they would normally do for a league start type situation. So there is small potential that we might be getting a league as well, but I don't believe that rumor going around. There's a rumor going around that we might actually get a league because a lot of people want an economy reset, and a league really would be the easiest way to do it. But a lot of people are actually just getting to the point where they're exploring the end game. They finally have enough currency to do stuff. So it could have a rather mixed reception if they try splitting the player base right now with a league launch, right? But besides that, we have Neversink releasing his official filter tomorrow. So in case you're unaware, Filter Blade is the go-to loot filter in Path of Exile, right? This is what essentially everyone uses, and we have needed this for a while. He's been working insanely hard, as well as I think he has a small team, or if anything, I think he works with one or two other people. So kudos to everyone who's worked on this, that's put the effort to get this done. But loot filters are extremely necessary, especially if you've played on console. You know how bad you need a loot filter. Neversink is the person who gives GGG the official loot filter, right? That goes on to console and stuff. So this is going to be the loot filter for every Path of Exile 2 player, and it gives you the ease of customization. You're able to customize it extremely easy for whatever type of content you're running, whatever type of items. He usually does a really good job of having it linked with the market. That way it just automatically adjusts itself. But we have that as well. And then the third thing that we have is probably, I can't even say the biggest, because all of these are insanely large pieces of news, right? The third thing is Path of Building is scheduled to release on January 13th. So essentially, how this is going to be working is we're getting the Neversink Filter Blade loot filter tomorrow. Then on Sunday, we're getting the live stream from GGG telling us about the future of Path of Exile 2. And then on the 13th, we're going to be getting Path of Building, which, in case you're unaware, if you're new to Path of Exile, Path of building is what you actually play, and then you just test your characters in game. That's a joke, by the way. That's like a running meme. But a lot of people do spend more time in path of building than they actually do playing the game sometimes, because this is going to tell you how much damage you actually have. We don't have to rely on the janky ass tooltip anymore. We're going to be able to actually see how much damage our characters are doing, and it's going to help us optimize our characters that much better. So these next 3 days are insanely large, insanely huge for Path of Exile 2. I just wanted to go ahead and make a short video going over everything because, in my opinion, it's the biggest weekend since the launch of the game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay up to date with this and future content. My next video is going to be going over Torchlight because I've been having a lot of fun, and I think a lot of people will enjoy Torchlight if they give it a chance, especially from like Path of Exile and Path of Exile 2. It's a really zoomy game. It's really fun. Uh, Contrary to popular belief, it's not like pure pay to win. I didn't put any money into the game, and so I had like 250 hours in the game, and I only did it at that point because I was having fun and I wanted to support the devs. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Until next time, take care.